Hello my beautiful people, and welcome to a brand new episode of Show and Tell. Well, that is the name of this playlist, where I essentially buy things and tell you guys about it in a little mixture of a, let's call it haul, let's call it unboxing, let's call it story time, because I feel like I cannot simply just purchase anything, but I feel like I always have a story. I can't just simply go in and buy something. There's always a story. So, in today's video, we shall be talking about my brand new purchase, my new headset. Now, I have a lot of story times for you guys in this particular topic, but I will try to start off with the important part, which is the headset, which I clearly bought now. First things first, this is the Razer Kraken Kitty V2 Bluetooth edition. Yes, the V3, as of recording this, literally launched like 4 days ago. But I live in South Africa, so it usually takes a while for these type of things to actually get to South Africa. It was even difficult just getting this guy to begin with. So today we're reviewing the older one because I don't think I'm getting my hands on the new one anytime soon. The reason why I got this buddy is because my previous Kraken Kitty broke. The wire is no longer wiring. It simply gave up on life and kept disconnecting, and I still wanted another cat ear headset because I like how they look aesthetically, and apparently I choose aesthetics over functionality and quality, but we will get to that later. Second, third, I don't know. Acknowledge my Sailor Moon drink. Well, technically Sailor Mars, but Sailor Moon is the show. It tastes good, actually. It does. You shall be in frame! My sweet, sweet drink. Anyway, I got the headset from the Razer store, but it's more so like a third-party situation because, again, South Africa, difficult to find these products. The shipping was bumpy, but I'm not gonna get into that too much because this is not Razer's fault at all. It is the place where I got it that got it through Razer, that then shipped it through a shipping company that was absolutely horrible, that got my address wrong even though the correct address was on all the forms, and it was an ordeal, but I got my headset regardless in fine quality. I mean, the box is a bit dented, but there's nothing wrong with the product, so that really doesn't matter all that much. As for the headset, I had a few surprises. Now, finding reviews on this headset, I found rather difficult. I don't know, I couldn't find a lot of information, so I guess I'm gonna try to give you the information that I eventually found after looking through like 10 Reddit posts and 5 Steam forums, Razer forums. I'm talking too much. Point is, got the headset, unboxed it out of his little box. Nothing fancy. It's just your standard Razer box with a little brown box inside. You take out your headset. Now, this is a Bluetooth headset, which just connects to Bluetooth. You know, when you buy a wireless mouse or even a wireless headset, it comes with this tiny little USB looking thing that you can then shove into your PC, and then that is the connection. Now, this headset does not come with that. It is solely a Bluetooth headset. It does not have a little thingy. Now, back in the day, it's not that long ago, but when I got my PC built, I did not include a Bluetooth function. It was not within my budget, so I did then have to go buy a little Bluetooth antenna. My PC is now contacting the aliens with this little antenna sticking up from a top, but I think it's kind of cute, so I don't mind it. So that's one thing to keep in mind, but again, that's no one's fault. It's a Bluetooth headset, so it was to be expected. But yeah, it does not come with any form of thing that you stick into your PC to make the signals go. Okay. So, upon opening my beautiful headset, the first thing I noticed, which is also not a complaint to me, but this headset is fully plastic, the entire thing, where my previous one had some metal bits, but that does make the headset lighter, which I prefer because the kitty ears tend to be a bit heavy because of the ears. They are big and they can get a bit heavy on your head, so this one to me wears more comfortably. Second thing is the elephant in the room. It's a Bluetooth headset. There is no wire bothering me, knotting in my hair, because that was the issue I had and why I wanted a wireless headset. Is wire is simply annoying. That's all. So it is a breeze to wear this and to be able to like look around, stand up, and I don't know if this is the headset or the little USB thingy I bought, but so far the signal is amazing. Like, I can walk through the entire house and this baby is gonna stay connected, I can tell you that much, with clear audio. So that's a massive plus to me, so I'm very happy about that feature. Now, there are a few things I am not happy with. Some of it, yes, it's user error, but also it has not been explained properly. I open my headset, I turn my headset on with the singular button at the back. There's also a little volume wheel, but there's a singular button that does everything. And it connects, everything is fine. Now, problem number one. As you can see, my ears are currently just pink. It is connected to my Synapse and my Chrome Studio. I'm gonna lift up my keyboard now and just be barbaric, but this is how my keyboard looks. My headset is supposed to do the same thing as my keyboard, but for some reason the headset sometimes does not pick up on Synapse. The headset, however, is not broken. After doing some research, a lot of people has this issue. It's a software issue, not an issue with the headset. It is simply Synapse has known to cause issues. So that's thing number one to keep in mind. So it's not showing up on Synapse, meaning I can't do my sound settings, and I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to sound settings. I need my audio to sound a certain way. I'm a very bass heavy person. I like depth in my audio. If it's too crisp, it annoys my ears. So I don't like sharp sounds. I like heavy, you know, like when you go to a theater and it's like and it's like or like when you're in a car with good audio. Yes, so I want to do my sound settings and I can't because my headset is not picking up on Synapse. Eventually I get it to pick up on Synapse and there are no sound settings. Now I am stressed because I'm not fully happy with the audio, how it is sounding on default. I want to fidget with it, but I'm not spinning out yet because I know that audio can be fixed once fidgeted with it. You can't judge a headset by default, okay? I need to fidget with it to get the full scope of it, you know? You get me. So, audio settings not there. Now I will give credit where credit is due. Headset, birthday gift from my other half, and honestly he solved all my tech issues, so I can't say I googled, okay, because we googled, meaning he solved my issues. So after many googling we figure out, but it is a known issue. But the headset has a mobile app. How convenient. You can install it on your phone and then you can do your settings there, which sounds cool until you realize this is a gaming headset, correct? You know, Razer's whole thing is it's made by gamers for gamers, so I want to be able to control my sound whilst playing a game, you know? But okay, I won't fault it in today's day and age. I understand it's Bluetooth. You would probably use it for your phone, so I connect it to my phone. There is all my sound settings. I can fidget with it. I am happy with the sound quality now, finally, after tweaking it to my liking. And I see there's a few other settings, including changing the color. So I changed it default to pink simply because it's just a color that I enjoy, even though I wish it to pulse the colors of a magical girl, but it does not do that because it does not want to connect to Synapse all the time. But I won't fault it for that because it's pink and the wire is not annoying me, and that is such a big factor to me that I will forgive it for its other issues. But finally it comes to the point where I play my first game with it. I was playing the finals. I'm currently kinda really liking the finals because it's just aesthetically amazing. Anyway, I'm playing finals. I'm using my throwing knives and I'm like, this does not sound right. Something's very off. Why am I dying and then hearing bullets? And I open a YouTube video and the audio is just, it's so out of sync. Which confused me because on the site it says that the headset has, like, it says it here somewhere, a very small delay. Of course, it's Bluetooth, but it's like a 0.4 delay. It's not something you're gonna notice. But I can see with my eyeballs that the things, the mouth and the words, it's just not sync. At this point, I'm like, should I just return this headset? Because I don't want to deal with tech issues. It's just, it stresses me so much paying for something and then having to struggle with that thing. So, again, upon Googling for like hours, my other half, bane to my existence, partner in crime, sorry, finally cracks the code. This headset has a game setting, which you can turn on the mobile app, which I did. Okay, assuming it would carry over because the pink carried over and the sound settings that I did carried over, but enabling gamer mode did not carry over. Okay, I can't enable gaming mode on my PC because number one, my headset doesn't want to connect to Synapse, and when it does connect to Synapse, there are no settings. There's just like basic settings, not the important one, unless I somehow woefully missed it and my boyfriend didn't see it somehow. It's also not on the instruction book, and unless two of us missed it, which I'm not saying is impossible, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying we did look, okay? Two of us did look. We did not see anything. Finally, we figured out this singular button is multifunctional, so you hold it in, headset turns on, you hold it in, headset turns off. But if you press the button 3 times, okay, and the third one you hold in for 2 seconds, 2 seconds exactly, because if you hold it in for too long, the headset factory resets. Wonder how I know this? Because I factory reset it and then had to redo all my sound and my lighting again, okay? So you have to be very careful. You have to go 1, 2, and then the third press 2 seconds. So doop, 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 1, 2, and then you let go. 2 seconds only. And then the beautiful Bluetooth lady is gonna say gaming mode. And then there is no delay. Basically, I think Razer said it's like 0.4 seconds or something like that. It's not something you're gonna pick up. Like, it's completely fine to me gaming with it, watching a YouTube video, the audio is in sync, it's fine, it's 100%. So I am happy with my purchase. I am happy with how my purchase sounds, but I will admit I am using Sonar now to control the audio instead of Synapse or the Razer app on my phone, because I don't want to connect the headset to my phone every time to tweak something, because I'm using it for my PC. And if you turn off the headset and turn it back on, you have to re-enable gaming mode. It's not something that stays on. You have to keep doing your little pressies and hope you do it correctly, otherwise it's gonna factory reset. So keep that in mind, because again, I'm watching so many reviews on these headsets that are like 9 minutes long, that are like, oh, it's cute, it sounds good, and then the people go on with their lives. And I'm not judging, I'm not saying anything I shouldn't, but I don't believe those people, because when I opened the headset for the first time and put it on my ears, I did not like the sound. It wasn't for me personally. It took some time adjusting and fidgeting with, like, of course, how I like it, because people's preferences are different. It's just, if I compare this headset's bass settings to my previous headset's bass settings, I prefer the previous one's bass settings, and this is a newer model. So that to me was a bit iffy. Now that all the settings are tweaked and to my liking, I of course prefer this one, thankfully. But I feel like things like that are good to keep in mind, especially if you're like me and you don't really like change, or like you like technology, but you're also not that comfortable with it, in the sense of, I love new tech. I would love to have like a tech review channel where I review a bunch of headsets and things like that. But if you're working on, let's call it a budget, or you know, you have different options, because I was considering this one, or I was considering the V2 Pro, the one with the detachable ears, which is more expensive. But is it more expensive because it sounds better, or because you're giving me 3 pairs of ears, you know? And this one's just more convenient to me because there's not a wire that's always hanging here, and my PC stands to my right, so the wire always went over me, which I hate that. It's just so annoying to me. But yeah, that's the story about the headset. So I I would give it, if I were to rate it, a good rating in the sense of, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 because I like the sound. It is good. But like I said, if I compare the bass sound to my previous headset, the fact that I had to do effort to get it here where I like it is what's knocking down points. Obviously, visually, it's a 10 out of 10. That's literally why you buy the cat ear headset, is because it's cute. Functional, it works. It does what it's supposed to, but I still have to take a few steps that I feel like are unnecessary by the fact that I have to re-enable gaming mode the whole time, and the fact that I can't just simply turn it on my PC is knocking off a fair few points as well. So yeah, it's like, I am happy with it, but there are things that I do not like and that I wish were different. So that is my honest review on the Razer headset. So if you are also someone that likes a bass heavy headset, then this one might not be for you. But if you are someone that likes the freedom of having no wire and the aesthetics of a cat, then you can boost up the bass and the sound to your liking by using either the mobile app or something like Sonar, which is the SteelSeries software. I think I forgot to mention that. And then just back to the build of the headset, I've heard some people saying they're not happy with the fact that it's plastic and that they feel like it's a lower quality. As I've mentioned, I do not mind because I think it's lighter. I also like that the majority of it is plastic because the previous one had, you know, that fabric or fake leather texture that all headsets have. Like, where's my green guy? Because I can show it very well on my green guy. One sec. Yes, I use a lot of Razer headsets, okay? I like Razer even though I hate them. So I really hope, guys, Razer needs to sponsor me one day. Anyway, so, you know, this part of the headset is plastic, and I like that because my previous one, it started like peeling off the black, and my green one also did it, where, yeah, you can very clearly see it on this guy, where the whatever this material is starts peeling off real bad, and my black one also did it. But you can see this guy is metal and this is metal, where this guy is only plastic. Can I bring it close enough? But that doesn't bother me personally at all. I prefer it this way because the ears are heavy, makes it lighter, and it's not gonna do this. Oh, you can see it there, this awful peeling where like all the green is just gone there. And this is like an old headset, but it's not one that I used that much that it should wear and tear that much. So I don't know. Okay, then the other thing I got with my purchase was random, but I got a Razer bag, which I kind of like. I don't know if it's in frame. Peek! Yeah, so it's like, what do you... Oh, look at that freeze. That freeze almost was perfect. It's like a... What do you call it in English? A tote bag? It's that almost hard material. Please don't push this over. It is on the edge of my screen for aesthetics, and I just almost killed it. But yeah, they sent me a free bag. I don't get free things, so I just thought it was cool, and I'm one of those novelty people where I'm like, as much as I have a love-hate relationship with Razer, I think it's cool going grocery shopping with my Razer bag, you know, a nerd out in the wilds. Is my why is my camera so high? Yeah, buddy, come a bit lower. Is that better? Is it the same? I don't know. Okay, so as for the rest of my story times, because this channel is honestly like a digital diary, I always say that, but I've been having a lot of tech issues lately, and it's been driving me crazy. So my headset obviously broke the wire, so hopefully this one does not, it's not gonna have the same issue. It has its own issues, honestly. At least my drink is cute, but it's a fuzzy drink, and I'm not really a fuzzy drink drinker. Ugh. It's making my eyes water. My headset broke. Second thing, that was just, these are just a bunch of inconveniences, and I'm honestly just gonna sit here and complain, and this has nothing to do with the headset. So if you only wanted to hear about the headset, this is your cue to leave. If you want to hear more of my stories, then please stay. It helps with the algorithm and the viewing time. Yeah. So you can see that this screen over here might look a bit different. That is because this is my boyfriend's second screen that he so graciously moved for me, plugged in, put there, whatever. Because my main screen is in the tech hospital. Because the on and off button just stopped working. And it's a Samsung screen. And the reason why I'm telling this story is I'm now like gaming on my second screen, which was my main screen until I upgraded. So the screen I'm looking at now, okay, is also a Samsung screen. And the power button broke. And then I had to send it back. And got it back, and it's fixed, never had an issue again. Then I was like, I want a second screen so that I can look at my OBS while recording. So then I got a new Samsung screen. This guy became my second screen, and I was very happy with my new screen. It's like, it is a gaming Samsung screen. I can't remember the model, but the point is the on and off button broke. So both of my screens, the on and off button broke. And I remember for this guy in particular, they couldn't fix it. They literally sent me a new screen. And the one that is now in for repairs could take up to 21 days. That is just insane to me. So yeah, now I have this small little screen because I prefer a bit of a bigger screen. You can literally see it in all my other videos because it's always looking cute somewhere. So I just feel so... I'm gonna say uncomfortable recording today because this screen is also a lower... Is it resolution or frame rate? I know nothing of tech, guys. It's embarrassing, but it's a lower something. So it's kind of not as nice to look at as my previous screen. And I'm now used to my previous screen, so it's very noticeable to me. And I have a new headset and... so bear with me. But oh yeah, if you want to see gaming... I have a gaming channel. For some reason, I just assume if you come to this channel, it's because you know of my gaming channel. It never occurred to me that you might just be here because you like unboxing things. So, oh my goodness, yeah, but that's all my stories and all my ups and downs. And I just always say, like, I love recording. I love doing YouTube. I really do. But there's a lot of tech issues that goes on, honestly, all the time that I just hate struggling with. So, yeah, bear with me. It's just, oh, I get so stressed with tech issues. But they're being solved slowly but surely, and we work through them. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. That's my little story time / my review of the Razer headset, even though the new one came out a few days ago. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. We will see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you are here on Sci-Rin Space, honestly, where we just hang out and do whatever I want, whether it be a vlog, an unboxing, I guess food tasting, whatever I'm in the mood for. Half of those things I've not done here, but it's the type of things that I want to do here. So if you are interested in that, feel free to subscribe. I know you know how YouTube works, but I shall ask in anyway, because I am but a small YouTube content creator that wishes to make it to be not small. And so I guess if you like what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, share with a friend. I don't know, just you do you. As long as you're enjoying your time and you're having a good time, that's all that matters. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. I hope you have the bestest of day wherever you are in this big wide world. If it's warm, stay cool. If it's cool, stay cozy. I personally prefer the second one out of the two options. I hate the summer. But for those of you like me who are now approaching the summer, good luck, fellow soldier. I am with you. I understand and I see your struggles. For those of you going into cozy season, I envy you. Enjoy. I'm talking too much. Anyway, this video has been over for like decades and I'm still rambling, but I honestly just like chatting with everyone, and yeah. So, see you later. See you in the next video. See you on my gaming channel. Who knows? Bye.